Good day, guys. Welcome back. So, before we get started, make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed. So, we would want to predict this movement for this week, and I'm going to analyze it from the higher time frame down to the daily time 4 hour time frame. So, make sure you actually stick to the end to actually understand this movement, right? So, if you take a look at this movement, you see that we are actually predicting this bearish move, and I told you guys that we should expect this price to get to at least a level of 10,687. I've highlighted the level, right, which we actually had that drop, right, but price have not yet gotten to that our target. And on the 22nd, we did analysis. I told you guys that we would expect a bearish move. you know on the 23rd, right, which is today, that time I'm doing this analysis, 23rd, this Friday. I told you guys that we also expect a bearish move, which we've gotten, and I've told you guys that more bearish move is to come, right? So to be able to predict this price for this week, right, I want us to actually start from the higher time frame, so you'll be able to understand why we are making such movements. Now we will start with the monthly time frame. Now take a look at this your monthly time frame. First of all, there was a movement that was made previously, and now we are making a new movement. Now the previous movement we were making, right, let's start it from 2016. So this 2016, we will start it from 2016 so you understand it. When you take a look at this NASDAQ 100, we were we were having a bullish move, no doubt about that. You can clearly see an higher highs and an higher lows. One, what we have here is 10 period moving average, which I'm using, which will actually guide us. Now we all know that once this price is trading above our 10 period moving average, then this is a buy movement, this is a bullish movement, right? So this is one of the reasons why throughout 2016, 2016, 2017, 18, 19, 20, right, we were having a bullish move because price was actually still trading above our 10 period moving average. Now if you take a look at this movement, this was early 2022 or late 2021. Let's just take a look at this to be early 2022, earlier this year. We were having a bearish move. So this NASDAQ 100 started giving us a lower lows and a lower highs, a new lower lows and a lower highs. Coupled with the fact that this price is trading below our 10 period moving average. Now you can see it. Once our price is trading below our 10 period moving average, we have to sell, as compared to the previous movements where it was trading above the moving average. We actually went long, but this NASDAQ 100, technically, especially, you see the news that is being released, which is not actually positive. One of the reasons why it is more visible on the technical aspects, we are having a drop. Now let's see this movement on the NASDAQ. So you will see this to be a drop, and here would be considered to be a pullback, right? A new drop has been made on this NASDAQ, then a pullback. You can see it, a new drop. You see that this new drop that broke this previous lows, right? This new drop broke this previous lows. After that, we expect a pullback, right? Now that a pullback has been made. Now, if you notice that this pullback hits our 10 period moving average, what do we expect next? We expect a further drop. Also, if you see it previously, you see that this pullback actually came to hit our 10 period moving average, technically, right? It's dropped. We also had that similar movement, which was very, very close to our 10 period moving average, right? The price actually rejected and dropped. Now, this is the same movement, right? Price came to our 10 period moving average. We have now gotten a drop. That is to tell you that more drop is to come, that we take out this previous lows. So when price came to this moving average here, we saw a new drop that was made that took away this previous highs. Then similar movements that was made there that took away this previous highs, previous lows. Sorry. Now we are now making a new low. So we expect similar movements that will take out this loss. So that is to tell you that whatever way you want to, or however you want to see this movement, you should actually go ahead and sell. It will make sense to actually go ahead and take your buy. It is a sell movement. NASDAQ 100 is definitely a sell movement. You should go ahead and sell and short this position. Now let's take a look at the weekly time frame. Like I said, before you want to place your trade, the trend first. So we clearly consider the trend is bearish. Now 3 weeks ago, NASDAQ 100 actually opened and closed bearish. You can see it, right? 3 weeks ago, price opened and closed bearish. 2 weeks ago, at first price spiked up there. It ended up closing bearish, right? This week that just finished, I told you guys that NAS100 will give us bearish move. And guess what? This is the movement we've gotten. It has given us a bearish move. Now, this week that we are trying to predict for, we will also expect that similar movement, same movement. NAS100 will also open and close bearish. So I just don't know how you want to place this trade, or how want to, when you want to enter this trade. But by the time the week will end, our NASDAQ 100 should give us a bearish move. Thereby, it will actually open and close bearish. Now, when you take a look at this moving average, you clearly can see that this current movement is below this moving average. So clearly, it is still a sell, except like I would say, except this price eventually start pushing up and it breaks above this moving average. Then we can now start changing the direction of our trade. Then we can now say, okay, let us go ahead and go long. But since it is still trading below this moving average, since price is still dropping, then definitely we will continue to get that bearish move. So this is the level that I've talked about. This level of 10,687, right? I told you guys that price will hit that level and possibly drop further down, right? So we need to hit that level. Let's see let's see if the market opens maybe Monday or Tuesday. I'll be watching out for that 2 days. Either price will hit this my targets that I have set either on Monday. If it does not hit it on Monday, then we should be able to hit it on Tuesday, which I'm very sure should be able to hit it. It should not be more than that, or by latest, if in case of anything Wednesday, but it should be able to hit it by Tuesday. So NASDAQ 100 above all, we expect this price to also open and close bearish. It's this my target that we've talked about, and even break below it and drops further down. So if it gets to my target of 10,687, so I'll be expecting it to drop further down to a level of 10,600, even drop more down again to a level of 10,500. So NASDAQ 100 anyhow, it is a bearish move. Now, when you take a look at this daily time frame, so we clearly can see that the movement is even showing, is reflecting on the daily time frame. You can see from the monthly time frame, right? You see it, the monthly time frame, right? We are expecting a further drop that will be made that will take out this previous lows, right? That is what we talked about. So when you get to your daily time frame, we are having that movement. You can see it's lows, right? You can see a drop and a pullback. Now this is a new drop, so there's no doubt that we are kind of having like a pullback here, which is more visible on the 4-hour time frame. You would be able to spot it on the 4-hour time frame. So after that, we expect a drop that will hit this my level, right? So one of the reasons why I'm watching out for this level is that price has once reacted to this level, and price again have reacted to this level. So definitely price needs to get to this level, react to it by giving us a pullback, and that same daily time frame that we'll be watching out for, another drop. So anyhow, price should be able to drop, hit this my level, break below this level itself, give us a pullback, and continue the bearish move on NASDAQ 100. Secondly, you can see it's still trading below our 10-period moving average. So since it is still below the moving average, then there's only one movement you should watch out for, which is a sell. So go ahead and short on NASDAQ 100. And now let's see what this 4-hour time frame actually says. So you can see the 4-hour time frame, you can see the trend, same thing, same movement. Let's quickly start it. Let's analyze it from here. So so for quick analysis, a drop and a pullback here, right? You can take a look at this to be a new drop. You can see that this drop or new lows broke this previous lows, and here is a pullback. After that pullback, what do you expect on the 4-hour time frame? A further bearish move. So we expect more drops to be made on this our NASDAQ 100. You can also see it is trading below our 10-period moving average. So since it is still trading below this 10-period moving average, then definitely we expect more bearish moves to be made. So guys, watch out for this week. NASDAQ 100 should give us a bearish move.